investors.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Hey, Robert, how you doing, man?
Yes, and thank you for taking my call. I wanted to let you know that I've been a subscriber for a couple of years, just different members of your team, and I really enjoy it. But really the reason I'm calling is to express my sincerest gratitude for you providing that information yesterday on the small business grant. I'm a small business owner and primary breadwinner for my family, and if I can get that money, it's going to really mean a lot to my family. So
that's awesome.
Thank you for taking the time to do that.
No, well, listen, man, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Hope everyone had a great Easter, Passover, all the above. Always do your best. Practice makes the master. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word. Taking things personally and making assumptions will become weaker and less frequent with time. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 10, Nasdaq's down 2, S&P's up 2.5, gold contract up $9.60, traded at $19.84 an ounce. We had silver up 42 cents, $26.12 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1, $107.99 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 7 ticks, trading 119.22. The 30-year off 23 at 140.11. And King Dollar. King Dollar's trading up 281 ticks at 100.780. Euros at 107. Yen's at 126.94. And the British pound is at 130 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, I'm going to bring up the futures first because you got a weak market out here. Market can't hold price. I mean, that's just selling each time that it tries to get into higher price. Bottom line is that we got out here today is that, you had market lower this morning. We had the market down at 43.55. You had a pop as soon as the market actually opened this morning, we popped up to this 44.03. Bottom line, gave it up in spades, all the way down again, and guess what? We're going right back down the other side right here. And let's just take a look at this for a second. Yeah, what you're going to see, so watch. Your pop this morning was at 61,000 contracts. 61,000. The next time we came up there was at 17,000. Forget it, man. 17,000 to 61,000. It ain't even close, folks. Bottom line is that this thing's going to finish either flat or at the lows out here today, which was the 43.55, and right now you're at 43.89. NQs. Let's go take a look at the NQs out here. The live contract inside the NQs. NQs also got a little pop at the open out here today. Let me take a look at this. Same setup. Okay, so we started out the day, the 9:30 pop at 27,000, but then the high had 14. So we're going to take the 14 because that high was tremendously different, meaning the high of today, that was the 14,002. And we just got almost up to it. And the bottom line, I couldn't handle it. We got up there with 9,300 versus the 14,000. Bottom line, the last 10-minute buy just had 7,000. It's already into the big buy that was established out here at 1:30 this afternoon. That's saying that we're going back downtown and probably going to have a flat market there also. Gold contract, bottom line, got over that 2,000 and just couldn't handle it. We got up to a price point of 2,003 today. Not enough volume, man. The bottom line is you only have 130,000 contracts. When you get over like this type of, let me put this up so you can see what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's been over like the top of the consolidation for like 3 days, but it's been timid. That's the real bottom line. Timid meaning that not enough volume on the get-go. So we'll see how this baby shakes out. You know, that normally what ends up happening, folks, is has to build more cars to get the higher price. And of course, now we got to go to King Dollar, because the amazing part is that gold is even at these higher levels when the dollar, okay, is going after the 102 mark. Let me bring this back. You're going to see where this dollar is going. The top of this range, okay, is the highs that were established out here in 2015, 17. It's 103.80, 103.820. Now, the thing is going to be wild, man. If you ever bust out of this, that dollar could really take off, man. You know, my take is that we're going to get a failure because you have divergence. The divergence being that gold's at highs, just about at highs. The dollar's at highs. One of them's going to crack. That's the bottom line. If we go take a look at the yen is not also not on the gold side, which makes it even more wild that gold is this high. The yen is trading at 126.95. Now, the deal with the yen is that you have the Japanese central bank saying they're not going to allow the yen to go over 130. So, you know, we've seen this before, meaning the aspect of currency traders going against central banks. And we'll see how this shakes out. It's certainly going to go for that 130 mark. You're at 126.94 now. So, big number, no doubt about that. We go take a look at the TLT. I know a lot of people looking at notes, bonds, all of the above. Well, the TLT, folks, is in a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. You took out the B point last week. You took it out with volume. There's some monster ABC down. It's a 10.8 to B. That's going to give you a 114 handle. The B point is 124. It's a 10.8 to B. This thing has a lot further to go downtown. If we take a look at the 10-year note right now, we are trading at 2.835. So, big number, man. Some of the higher volume equities out here today inside of this market. And this will be a low volume market out here today. We have Twitter's up $3. You have Bank of America up $1.43. Nvidia's up $5. Let's go to Bank of America, BAC. I believe they came out with their numbers this morning. So Bank of America right now, that's up 142. And, okay, so you're at the bottom. Let me pull this back on a weekly. That was a monthly. I want a weekly. Okay, so we take a look at weekly. Yeah, we'll see whether it's going to reject lower price. You know, we got the lower price today. We got the 37.22. It has rejected it. You know, maybe this thing will save itself. When you certainly look at a few of the other banks, J.P. Morgan's a mess. This little baby continues to want lower price. It's up $2.30 today. But J.P. Morgan already broke a B point or an ABC structure on the way down. Stay right there, folks. Come right back. We have the Dow Industrials. Right now is trading. Come on, baby. Where are you? Down 25. NASDAQ is off 21. S&P is off 3. You got a market that can't hold price, folks. Stay right there. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TAS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 26. You get the NASDAQ off 21. S&Ps are off 3. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, as we do each and every Monday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Steve has an outstanding show here every trading day, 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. Also a great newsletter, Mastering Probability. Now, it's very easy to get Steve's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You just hit newsletters. You're going to see Mastering Probability on the right-hand side, the top. You just hit subscribe. You can get Mastering Probability for 1 month for $149. You can get it for 6 months for $695, which is the savings of $199 or 22%. And you can get it for 1 year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come, folks, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So come on over to TFNN. Hit that newsletter button, hit Mastering Probability, check it out, whether it's a month, 6 months, a year. The bottom line, at the end of a month, you like it, you're going to be charged. You'll be charged away. If something doesn't work for you, guess what? No questions asked, you get your money back. So you get a month, 6 months, a year. Steve Rhodes, what's going on?
Well, I tell you, I do like the 3-day weekends. Maybe we can get a few more of them.
It's true. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, we got to get in touch with the guys at the NYSE. A few more Friday holidays out there.
Seriously, man. I mean, there's no doubt.
What do we have? Like 5 days off a year, something like that? 5, 6 days.
We don't have a lot, and I think. Let's see. Well, we get July 4th next. Unfortunately, folks, it's the beginning of the year. We just blew through most of them. That's what ends up happening. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, nice call on talking about the markets getting back to flat or negative out there. So kudos to you on that one. And I normally put together a full presentation. Today, just going to talk about some of the observations that I saw take place as we were coming to the close on Thursday. But first, what I thought I would do is, this is one of my favorite gold charts. I've got many favorite gold charts, but this is one of my favorite gold charts to help me understand what gold is doing and the reasons why. And the first thing that I want to point out here is that the purple horizontal lines, each of those match prior highs all on the same day. And that's really important when we take a look at gold priced in major currencies. And folks, that's what we're doing. The very left-hand panel is gold in dollars. Next to that, gold priced in euros, then gold in yen and gold in pounds. And the reason why we want to take a look at this, or the reason that I want to take a look at this, is if I'm sitting in Japan and my local currency is obviously yen, even though gold is priced in dollars, I want to understand what gold gold is doing inside of yen. Now, the purpose of those purple lines out there, and this is a cool thing, is that my studies, when I go back and take a look at historically, when gold tops out, is there some kind of pattern associated with it? And one of the patterns, Tom, is it'll top out in all major currencies on basically the same day. Now, because of time zones, it could be off by a day.
Sure.
But basically, it all occurs on the same day. And we can see here on these where these previous highs were established, like in 2078 in terms of gold priced in dollars here. But it's really the yen that I want to focus in on, because price, in fact, pulled back in all major currencies. But on the trading day of March the 24th, gold priced in yen took out that prior high. That was a signal for you and I that the move higher in gold is not over. Now, you had already come to that conclusion yourself, but this is a nice little confirmation here because, again, gold can't make any major tops, or it hasn't made major tops in the past until price tops in all major currencies. So here you're at an all-time high in terms of yen. We've got to get to new all-time highs in dollars, euros, yen, and pounds before we can potentially get to a significant top out there. So I just thought I would throw that out.
Yes, hey, let me ask you. So as I'm looking at this, keep those up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yep.
Okay, so the second one, right? Is the second one euros? I just can't see it from here.
It is, yeah. Oh. So you would need 1,837 euros to buy an ounce of gold.
Yep, I get it. Okay.
1985. Not counting premiums and stuff like that.
Right. No, totally. Okay.
Yeah, and you need 252,000 yen to buy 1 ounce of gold.
Right.
But that's their currency. That's the way that their currencies trade out here. So longer term, I'm not talking about what gold's going to do tomorrow or the next day, but longer term, what this chart is telling us is that the move higher in gold is not over.
Right.
So that's
pretty cool. No, I like that. I can see that.
Because it's
in yen, man. Holy cow, man. That really hit an all-time high. That's because the yen's getting so weak. Interesting.
Exactly. Right. So you got to, and that's so some of this is currency related, but it's really cool. So on days where it doesn't make sense what gold is doing, I immediately come take a look at this chart. Right. And typically, what I'll find is gold's moving higher in maybe two currencies, lower in two currencies. So you have natural buyers, natural sellers, and that's why we typically will see a sideways-ish type day out here. So longer term, this is what I see. Now, what's interesting, Tom, about the markets on Thursdays, typically, on a Thursday going into a holiday, you wouldn't expect a whole lot to take place out here. However, what did take place, if we take a look at Apple actually confirmed an A to B equals CD to the downside. It got below on Thursday. It closed below 165.50, which was the B point of an A to B equals CD to the downside. It did it with volume. It was like 75 million versus 70 million or something along those.
Yeah, it was. I see it. Yeah. Cool. Oh,
and
baby.
So,
here we go. Yeah.
Now, as you know, it would make it much easier if Apple stays below 165.50, the B point. Because if it gets back above that, then we've got this complex potential A to B equals CD pattern out here. But if it stays below 165.50, folks, Apple has a confirmed A to B equals CD. That should take it down to maybe 157, 153. Those would be the A to B equals C, or two A to B equals CD price targets out there. On Thursday, Apple also negated one of my bottoming signals, which was a TD9 count pattern. Now, so we've got reasons for Apple to continue to move lower. I think, and I've heard your show a couple of times or segments of it, and I believe that you're thinking that the markets are going to continue to move lower. So here's some proof for you, some evidence that supports that thought process. And that's my thought process, too. Another potential price target for Apple would be 154.46. And that's where I have it as the breakout level began. Last Thursday, Nvidia, another one of the top-weighted stocks, might be number 5 or 6 inside the NDX 100. It negated its TD9 count bottom pattern. So that's suggesting that it wants to make a move down to the 211.22. Now, it already did that today. It did that, and it tested it. I believe it did that, and it tested it on lighter volume out there. But that does not necessarily mean that we've got a bottom in, because its bottoming pattern failed on Thursday. And then when I take a look at the semiconductor index, it negated its TD9 count bottom pattern on Thursday as well. So in each of these, it was just by a smidgen, but it was enough to go ahead and violate the pattern to suggest that we would have lower prices out there. So now there's several TD9 count bottoming signals that are under attack or have been under attack today. So the levels that I want folks to pay attention to, in the S&P cash, if there's a close below 48.31.24, that says lower price. In the NDX 100, a close below 13.884.82, we're headed lower. The New York Stock Exchange, 16.419.08, and the NASDAQ Composite, the number is 13.317.74. Now, folks, I'm not saying it has to do that today, but if we do get closes below those levels, that then is going to indicate to us that we had lower out there. So those are the small little nuances, Tom, that I've seen out here. In fact, go ahead.
And you know what's so cool about that, folks, okay, is that if you follow Steve, right, these TD9 counts are pretty consistent, right?
They are. They are, absolutely.
So when you have under attack like he's talking about right here, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, and listen, you know, we all know we don't have a crystal ball.
Right.
But you bring the probabilities up, okay? And folks, It's real easy to get his newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN, hit newsletters. On the right-hand side, you're going to see Mastering Probability. Check it out. He has these numbers in his newsletter every day, folks. So what Steve just talked about, they're right in front of you. You have a great one, a safe one, Steve. We look forward to the show tomorrow. Okay,
Thanks,
man.
Tom. Take care.
Have a great one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading down 97. You get the NASDAQ off 43. S&Ps are off 11. Now, and Steve was just going over that, right, folks? I want to show you this on the S&P because, see, this is a little bit tricky when you take a look at where we are. Because what you have here is this, okay? So when I was talking at the beginning, like we knew we were going to have lighter volume. But when you can't hold price, folks, what happens is this, is that we come down off the high, the last bounce, right? So you come out down from the 29th. 29th's at 462. You go sideways. And most of the time when you're coming into some kind of strength like this, because we are coming into how you bounced off the bottom. So in order to break this like 435 area inside the S&P, you have to build some cause. It's all about energy. And that's what a sideways move is, because you can see the volume. See the volume there? The volume's 144 million. Well, if you're going to stay at a lower price, you're going to need more than 144 million as it digs into that area. The longer, if we go sideways for 2 or 3 days, this thing will get broken with volume. That's how this thing works. It just starts building it up, And today, of course, what you have is that you have Patriots Day. It's the Boston Marathon. It's not a national holiday, but it's definitely a holiday, in the Northeast somewhat. That's for sure. In Boston, no one's working. Not even close. In fact, the Boylston, where all the financial companies are, they're all up at the Prudential Center, watching. We're watching the Boston Marathon. That's for sure. NDX 100 is kind of in the same situation. Now, what's intriguing is that when Steve was just talking about the aspect of Apple being an ABC structure down. Listen, man, you're an ABC structure down, your Apple, it says quite a bit. And you can see the same type of setup in the Qs, can't handle price. That's saying that also lower prices are coming at us. Let's get over to the copper market, look at the copper market for a couple of targets and targets out here. So copper right now, I think it's trading 473. Let me see where we're at here. HG, where are you? 481, okay. HG. Okay. So we're up 8 pennies, 482. It's a good move on copper, man. Yeah, and you have, okay, so this contract's just rolling. That's what's happening here, too. That's a bust out, man. That's a bust over the thing. That means we're on the way up to 501. These are all-time highs. TGB, Teseco. So Teseco's a monster copper company. This is trading $2.30. The high's $2.60. The low's $1.49. They're going to be coming out with their numbers on May 4th. It's got juice under it. Yeah, you got 1.7 million shares. You can see the expansion of volume. The last high has 1.8 million. So this is good. So this is pretty cool. This is what you want to look at. So can you see how what we have right here, folks, is that when we came off the high, right? Last high on TGB was that 240. It came off the high, it had volume on the way down. Okay, so we did a high with 1.8 million. Then it came down with 2.8, right? The 2.8 was going into 6.2. Stops in its tracks. You can see what happens. You might have volume, but you got to always understand what is it coming into. Bottom line, now what's happening is that you're right into that bar again. I'm going to put this on a weekly, but what that's telling me is that this little baby is going to go after, see, this is always nice when we have a high volume high. This has a high volume high of 267. It's going to go after 267. And then the next stop is that it could be an ABC structure on the way up. Let me just look at this, and I'll go from here to here, and let me see. Yeah, it was a 0.618. Okay, so that would be 267. Oh, this is nice. That's a $2 A to B. It's $1.90, actually. So that's, was that 140, 240, 340? If it breaks this B point, it's saying it's a 330 equity. That's how it's set up. Let's go to Jose in Lakeland. Jose, what's going on, brother?
Hey there, Tom. Hey, Tom, this mafia guy, this boss in the Cosa Nostra, he goes to his favorite hotel to do some business, and he's in the lobby, and he's got a big, thick necklace across his neck, gold necklace. You'll like this one. It's a gold necklace that says JoJo. He's got a big belt buckle that says JoJo across it, gold belt buckle. He's got bracelets, gold bracelets on his wrist that say JoJo, cufflinks that say JoJo. So the bellhop goes running up to him and says, "Welcome back, Mr. JoJo." He says, "Hey, shut up. I don't want anybody to know I'm here." Hey, Tom, hey, how long is it before Putin, a.k.a. Napoleon, starts launching nukes because he doesn't want the West, us, funding the Ukrainian war? Is it days or hours?
He has no way out, so I don't know how this is going to shake out. That's the bottom line. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
There's a great YouTube video out there from 2018 where he's being inaugurated.
Yeah.
He's walking a red carpet the length of a football field, and all these well-dressed Russians clapping for him. It's hysterical.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, listen, man, he's a problem. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, cadence, 138 the low on this. Before you answer that, what happened to the old days where you had a short squeeze? What happened to that old gag? I don't see it anymore.
Well, it just depends on a stock's got to have a lot more. Are you talking about on the indices in general?
Yeah, I mean,
this is a great question.
Squeezes where things went up for drastically because everybody got caught. There's no short squeeze. I haven't seen one in years.
No, because people are selling. Nah, listen, man, this is a different market. This is, we haven't seen a market like this for a while. This is, my take on this, folks, this is going to be a slow bleed market. You're going to we just went down one leg, you go down another leg, you'll be going sideways again. It's a slow bleed market on the way down. Listen, these PEs are still huge for where we are. I mean, they are. I mean.
Well, Tom, let me ask you a question. You've got raging inflation. You've got the Fed, who's obviously going to overcompensate since they undercompensated. And by the way, if this was the private sector, we all know that they'd be shown the door. Come on. But they're going to overcompensate and overdo things on the upside. Raging inflation, mortgage rates, banks not lending like they used to with money scarce. Doesn't any of that scare Tiger Construction in St. Pete? Nothing?
No. I'm very cognizant of it. And as I said a lot last time we were selling, I mean, I sold into this in a big way. I mean, I sold a lot of properties. Because I believe that we're topped out. Yeah, that's my take on it. And what I mean by that,
you were Tiger Construction. You had a sale there for 900 plus G's.
No, I know, and I'm going to have a couple more for over $1 million. But what happens is this: is that you can't get out like once it starts going down. It's impossible, man, because the phone will just stop ringing. And I see there's no doubt they're talking about the Tigers then that houses in Tampa, you put them up, they go 100,000 over. That's a fact, okay? But the bottom line is that my take is that whether it's 6 months, 7 months, is that we'll have lower prices, and you just got to be prepared for it. And I'm already prepared for it. That's the bottom line. So,
Cadence can get to 138.
Cadence is trading 150 right now. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's the bottom. That's the 133 is the bottom of that high volume deal down there.
I got you. Very good. Thank you.
Stay right there, folks. Coming right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's off 147, Nasdaq's off 72, S&P's off 17. Man, these markets can move quick. There's no doubt about it. And this market has moved quick. Let's go take a look at the Dow Industrials and take a look at the strength versus the weakness inside of the Dow right now, point-wise. This is what you have. You have Goldman putting 7 positive points, American Express 3, taken away from it. Home Depot, minus 36, Honeywell minus 25, Salesforce minus 20, Disney minus 19. We get over to American Express. So check this out, man. This is pretty wild, folks. Okay, so American Express, right now, this could be my personal opinion. Well, it is my personal opinion, right? I always thought that American Express, like, to me, has a good brand, something you can trust. Something that, certainly not going to get you in trouble. Well, listen to this, man. Where do you see this, okay? The IRS is investing in American Express's sales pitches. Now, there's going to be small businesses that got in big trouble for this, right? And this is sad, man, okay? So check out how American Express was selling their small business card. So the Internal Revenue is investigating American Express over a questionable tax break that it pitched to clients, according to people familiar with the matter. The civil investigation has been underway for a few months. The Wall Street Journal reported in November that American Express sales PM touted a tax break based on shaky interpretation of the tax law. The pitch was part of a strategy to persuade business owners to sign up for costly payment services. Okay, so American Express previously acknowledged in a response to the November survey that some members of the U.S. sales organization failed to uphold the values and had position certain products improperly, specifically with respect to tax benefits. Well, this is what they did, folks. I'll cut to the chase. What they did is that, and I'm glad they didn't approach me because I probably would have done it too. I mean, it seemed like American Express, comes in with a deal for us. Okay. So what they were doing is this. They would allow you to get, American Express card, small business card, right? And then you pay all your expenses, your business expenses, through them, or you could do it a separate way, or you could do it a wire to them, and every American Express would collect all your bills. So you're really paying American Express is paying them. And inside of this, what they did is this. So there's 2 different aspects of this one. American Express has high fees, okay, for their cards, $600, $1,200, whatever that is, right? Plus, then there's fees that go according to letting American Express pay all your bills. So what happened is this. That's the first part of it. The second part of it is that they would take, this is all about points in American Express. So they take all of those points that you have on that card, your business card, and then transfer it to a personal card for you. Okay? And so what ends up happening is points are not points are not taxable. And of course, if you, let's say you're grossing $5 million and you do $5 million on, well, that's 5 million points. That's 250 nights at the Marriott. How's that? Yeah, so here's the key. Here's the kicker, which is really a drag for the people that did it. More than likely, American Express, the IRS is going to get American Express's names of all the people that signed up for this service that their salespeople actually did. Pretty weird, man. So the point is, folks, okay, if anyone approaches you with some kind of tax deals, make sure that, either go to your accountant and don't, because this one here seems like a small one, and it seems like a lot of small businesses are going to get caught in it. And, do you really need that? No. If you're making money, pay your taxes. It's a lot easier. You always can make money. That's the real bottom line. We take a look at let's go over the XOM. Okay, you got XOM. Exxon Mobil. So let's see where this baby is. Okay, here we go. So this thing, this is going to need more volume, but it's going after that high volume high. High volume high is 91.50. You're at 88.24 right now. Bottom line, it's going after it. That's how this baby is shaking out. There's no doubt about it. So we'll see if it launches that. Let me put this on a monthly for a second. Wow, look at this. Oh, it's definitely, this is going to its high, man. This is going to 104. You're at 88, but you can see the type of volume we got last month in this is incredible. And let's see. So they're paying a 3.99% dividend at this particular price. That's a pretty good dividend at the type of price that we're at right now. There's no doubt about that. That's a big dividend. Let's go to Amazon. A couple of the big kings. Amazon right now. Yeah, see, that can't hold price either. It's up $5 going sideways. We take a look at Google. Google's low with light volume, but you can see with Google, see this high volume low that's sticking out? That's sticking out like a sore thumb, $24.95. It looks to me, let's put this on a weekly. It looks to me, folks, that we've just built cars, and we are going to break down within the next week or so. You can see this on Google, that, we've been on there 1, 2. This is the third time we're coming down here. It looks to me we're going to break those levels. And then with Google, if we break where we are right now, the next stop, 2,400 has a little, and then 2,100. If we take a look at, now this is where this gets dangerous. If you take a look at the acceleration up and we just get to a 0.382, it's 2276 at a 0.382. If it's a 5.0, man, you're talking about 2043. And so at 2043, that would be a 33% hit. And what has happened is this. A lot of these equities are already down over 33%. If you start going through a lot of equities, you're going to see that. It's pretty wild. One of them that we're going to get the numbers on tomorrow is Netflix. Netflix, I believe, is down like almost 50%. Netflix down $5 right now, trade $335. Yeah, it is. So the low is 329, the high 700. They're coming out with numbers tomorrow. They're going to be looking for revenue of $7.9 billion and $2.91 to the bottom line. We take a look at this. This is another equity that hasn't been able to hold price. I'm going to put this on a weekly first. Ooh, what a mess this is. Holy cow. Look at this. Okay. Weekly doesn't tell me much. I'm going to put this on a monthly. Okay, so a monthly, it came down way too much volume 4 months ago. You had a contraction last month. But you know it's game out here. What number is that? 286. Yeah. 286 is game. You can see that 286 is game. That's kind of where we broke topside going all the way back in January of 2018. Man, there's been a lot of money lost here, man. 877-927-6648. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. If you haven't checked out our new Tigers Den, folks, go to the front page of TFNN. It's only $1 for the year. All the Tigers and Tigresses are waiting. They're growling and prowling out there with you. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Nova Gold, 596 is the low, 1045 is the high. We take a look at this, and this just had quite a run, man. There's no doubt about this. I mean, this thing has just gone straight up from 590. You're at 780, and this is an exploration stock. I mean, I know quite a bit about where they're going to try to do some business. You know, it looks to me like it's going to need more volume to get over this 834 level. Yeah, the volume's dying at this particular point. You can see what's going right into the downdraft that had been created out there, going all the way back to the June of 2021. So that has to build more cause. And what does happen with something like this is that the bottom line is that you're going to need a lot of funds in order to build that mine. They're in a great jurisdiction. They got a big mine. There's no doubt about that. But the real question is going to be is that how you get the equipment up there, how you're going to be dealing up there, meaning that you're dealing in a very cold climate. It's in northern Alaska. That's where this whole thing is shaking out. So they got a lot that they have to get in place, before bottom line they can start delivering. But it's been an equity that has play. There's no doubt about that. Broad market out here, bottom line didn't hold price. So what I expect you're going to see here, you got a sideways to down market. I expect that this week. See, you're not right now. This is the perfect time to take the next leg down because you don't come into window dressing from us the week and a half, 2 weeks. That gives the market plenty of time to take any excuse possible to get to lower price and to have more selling on the other side of it. And it looks to me like that. This is exactly the type of market that we're in right now. If we take a look at the indice volume out here today, what you're going to see inside the NYSE, we're dealing with 568 right now, so that's going to do light volume. It's only going to be about 850. We deal with the NASDAQ composite. That's at 3.8. That's also going to be light volume. But you have light volume and you didn't hold price. So that says building cars going sideways, lower price coming at us. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 o'clock in the morning. Great show. We'll get him, folks.